Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to the TPX Reviews. Today's review is Rockstar Hardcore Apple. So, this is basically a direct replacement, from what I'm understanding, to the Super Sour Apple, or Super Sour Green Apple, or Sour Apple, wherever the heck it was, pre-release, or final version, whatever. But, so this is Apple, just Apple. It takes some themes from the German Apple that they got over there. Before Super Sours was out, Germany got Rockstar Apple. It was just Apple. It wasn't a Super Sour. It looked a lot like this can in a lot of ways. Black top, but still had some green in it. But a very dark, dingy type of can. I think it was just black and green. Well, this is not black and green, but it's got a really cool design on it of an eagle. Kind of interesting because Full Throttle just did the same thing with an eagle. Yeah, so hopefully, let's see how this chalks up against the other Apple that is currently very hard to find, yet still officially supported on their website. And yeah, let's just see if it's anything like it. So first off the bat, to note is that it does have 240 milligrams, which I think the Green Apple, I think it has 160, I'm pretty sure. They never made it a can with the 240 on over here, either because it didn't make it or it doesn't even have a 240. I forgot. I just forgot. I'm pretty sure it's a 160, but I could be wrong. So anyways, up close, you can see it's really hard to get all the details of this can. It's so dark, but there's an eagle wing over there. The eagle's face is right there. It's got some stripes. It's got some stars. Looks like some kind of cool flower. Looks like a rose. Looks like a rose in there. Lots and lots of details of the can. Another rose back there or some sort. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's really, really pretty. So I wish I can get a really good shot of the artwork that's in this. But yeah, let's. I think what they did was after they discontinued Bubbleberry, it felt stupid to have this one Super Sour just hanging around over there all by itself, so they decided, let's scrap the Super Sour line and just make a hardcore line. Plus, with hardcore, you can probably do that. Like, you could probably make a hardcore strawberry, you know, like, you could be creative with it. So there's other flavors. It doesn't have to be sour. I think they realized they might have limited themselves by saying, you know, everything that comes out under the Super Sour name has to be somewhat sour. This opens up new doors for them, just being just hardcore. You can make hardcore anything. It doesn't have to promise that it's sour, and you don't have to live up. They don't have to live up to it. So it's really cool to just, not have to guarantee that it's going to be 2016. That's interesting. Again, I don't know when they copyright stuff by the time we get it. But they already intended to discontinue Green Apple for a while. The only thing is, it's still available for a probably very small amount of time left. So if you can find it either online, or I find it in some gas stations that are just mom and pop, and they're just some. I've even found a bunch of. We have a Shaw's Market, SHAWS. Big. They have loads and loads of Green Apple left, as well as occasionally you'll come across orange sparkling water, and yeah, so pretty much. So I hope I gave you guys a good shot of that while I was talking. 260 calories per can. That's something new. That's I think a Pepsi requirement of some sort. I know Coke does it. So yeah, let's take a sniff. Alright, so the good news is that it smells a lot like Green Apple. It's got a very similar type of Granny Smith apple smell. It's not as strong. It's got a bit of a light smell to it. Also to note that this does not contain any juice. That's one thing I didn't mention. But yeah, it's got a nice green apple, or sour apple, or Granny Smith apple, whatever you want to put that apple into, whatever you guys call it. But yeah, the green apple. And yeah, it's got a nice light smell to it, nice crisp smell. So let's check out the color. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot what the green apple looked like, in terms of how green, if it was pink or green, I forgot. It's been a while. I think it was pink. It kind of matched the bubbleberry in terms of color. It was like a pinky, like a pretty pink. This is definitely a really cool lime green, appley, just wow, very neon bright green, very pretty. Take a good look at that. It's like, it's neon. That is really neon. It's, if my camera's not picking up how green, it's very green. It is like unbelievably green. It's like wow. Yeah, it's greener than fructus. This is some Garnier fructus hair stuff. Don't ask. My wife has some hair supplies around here, and yep, nope. It's put that in the contrast for you. Everybody knows fructus green. If you ever, go shopping with your girlfriend or whatever, and you're ever in the Walmart, you're in Walmart or you're somewhere down near the hair supply, yeah, that it's brighter than that. So it's pretty bright. So yeah, very attractive looking green. Lots of little bubbles in there, fizzing up. Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the green super sour. But it's by itself. It's all. Doesn't have any other bubble, it doesn't have a bubbleberry to help it out. So taste. Wow, it's cool. The beverage is shaking, but the bubbles are still like staying in their place. It's actually really cool. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there's some bubbles that are just staying right where they are. There's like a stream of bubbles, and they are not moving. The bubbles are moving, but the stream is staying very consistent. It's very cool. So yeah, that's pretty neat looking. So, yeah, it actually tastes a lot like the green apple that you all know and love. However, it's a lot lighter. It's actually way better, which is good because I did not want to lose the green apple that we had there. I noticed some problems with the green apple. It was a little bit, it kind of choked you. It almost kind of gave me like the strengths of it. I don't know why, but it's like when you drink something spicy and you get like kind of hot, like it gave me like a hot flash or something. It made me feel very warm. It did something, how sour it was, it made me feel very like woof, powerful. This is not so much like that. This is a very light and crisp apple. It's not like smooth, but it tastes just like the green apple that we know and love, and it's still tight. It's still sour. It still has a little bite to it. It perhaps maybe isn't as light and it's more sweet. They tip the scale a little bit more towards the middle, as opposed to being sour and then sweet later, like a Sour Patch Kid. It's actually a lot more in the middle. It's more balanced. It's sour then sweet a lot quicker. It's a lot crisper, a lot easier to drink, and it's really good. But I promise you, it tastes exactly like your green apple that you like, whether you're from another country or you're here in the States. It's the exact same. I've had green apple. It's the same. So you're not losing much. And I hope you guys also agree. For that, I give them a 10 for improving a flavor that they already had. I know what you're thinking, holy crap, all the 10s coming out of nowhere. I mean, when doesn't he give a 10? Well, yeah, I know, but it's Rockstar, and I love Rockstar, and I'm glad that they actually improved the flavor that was already a 10. That right off the bat is definitely better. I'm a huge fan of this. It's delicious. It's refreshing. Not so as refreshing as like a hydro, or maybe like, like cucumber lime, if you could overlook the fact that it was cucumber. And yeah, it's just good. It's definitely, I assure you, it will definitely, first sip you'll be like, wow, thank God it tastes the same, but you know what, it's actually better. That's exactly what you'll feel. You'll just be like, you know what, this is an improvement. I don't like change very much, and I will miss the green apples can and the harsh bite that it had, but this is not like a diet version of it. This is truly the same recipe with just an easier to drink version of it. They didn't mess it up, I promise. So if you guys have had this and you agree, let me know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did not want to drag this out, but I just love talking to you guys, and I have so much to say about these awesome energy drinks coming out this summer so far, spring, summer. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I have so much more to say about the green apple and its history. It's been such a very near and dear friend to me, but it's become extremely hard to find in stores, and this is a relaunch of it, essentially, with a much, I don't know, I guess not as a brighter marketing look to it, but it's darker but still cool. So with that, hope you guys don't mind the change that Rockstar did, and yeah, so I'll see you in the next review. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.